works before I go and edit all the information. This is a test of my voice. I'm just gonna keep talking because I can't get onto the page that I need to check it with. Come on, YouTube, you're a piece of poo, but I love you too because blah 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 reasons. I should use Twitch. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Alright, let's try this again. Connect streaming software to start preview. Connect streaming software to start preview. See, now it's just really quiet. Connect streaming software to start preview. Why is it so quiet? Connect streaming software to start preview. Why is it so quiet? Connect streaming software to start. What if I move my microphone closer to my mouth? Connect streaming software. What if I move my microphone closer to my mouth? Oh, actually, that's not too much better. Right, I need to just pause that for a second because it's doing my head in. Right, take two. My head in. Let's see. How's it doing? Right, take two. My head in. Let's. Stream madness. Alright, okay, let's try setting this all up again. Because I've got nothing better to be doing, do I, YouTube? Why can't you just save this information? We're streaming. We're trying to stream. I'm hoping I'm not going to get copyright striked. I better not be. That's original production. I joke, I kid. We all know what it is. Hopefully, at least. Who knows? Maybe some people don't. Let's just keep filling. I'm sorry, I'm almost done with setting up YouTube because this is appalling. Da 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 da. Alright, that's set up, that's set up, that's not saved. Let's pop that to that, save that. And then, right, changes saved. Bloody hell. Okay. 3 minutes 35. That's working. Cool. Hello everyone and welcome back to Drybed County. We are going to hopefully finish this line today, so I'm going to crack on and start with that. What we need to do is put this in through this area, and it's a little bit hilly here. There's a little bit of a hill on this side, so I'm going to try and avoid that on this side. And then, ooh, there we go. So what happens if I plug this into here? Let's just remove this for now. I know the game's gonna have a bit of a funny 5 minutes, but we're gonna put that in afterwards. I just don't want it to cause any problems with this line. So let's put this back in like so. There we go, good as new. All right, so we need to go around this bit. Let's do this. Again, I'm just going to clear the roads a minute, just so we can get this line in as we want it to be. It'll be going down to here. This will be coming back. These will be going back where they were. Right, okay, so we've got the main track in now. So, well, that's it. I'm done. I'm heading home. No, I wish. No, what we need to do is connect up a oil well on this side. We could potentially just connect into here, but it doesn't really make sense to do that. So I'm going to pop a train station here. I'm going to put in some steps along the side to have a better connection. And I'm going to pop in a couple more roads over here. Right down there. Perfect. Okay. I think, and I don't want to jinx myself here, but I think we're almost there. We're going to need train lines coming through roughly from here. So if we connect that in there, that in like so, and then it's probably cleaner if we connect in like that and then do a second line out, a third line out. So this is going to be something new that the recent, I want to say recent update, but truth be told, I don't actually know when the last update came out. But I read about it when it came up on the screen, so we'll go with it. Having a 3 exit junction is pretty cool, actually. It means that we can do a little bit more with 1 point. It does also mean that we've got free loads of trains connecting in, but I think that should be fine as long as we manage it a little bit well, like so. Have some more connecting through, and of course we're going to need a stop either side of that, a stop down here, And we're going to have stops on the through lane, just to try and help traffic go through this area. And then I think we need to do that on this side pretty much. So might as well do it as similar as this. Connecting in like so. And now we just need to think about where we want to have it disconnect. So might as well do here. It's as good as point as any. Is that in line? Yeah, that's as near as damn it in line. That's good. So this will be where the traffic merges again. Sweet. That's pretty much everything we need there. We need to disconnect from this one here. Might as well do something like that. And then have another track come into here. It's only 2 stops down here, so it doesn't really matter too much. But then over here, we've got to connect in these a little bit better. So what we'll need is double slip switches. We need a stop there and then non-one-ways here, I would say. And then up here, very similar thing. Non-one-ways there, one-way there. Okay, I think it's coming together. Sweet. So I'll just put some stops in along the way. Now, this one, we're going to need to have a line from the stone quarry over here. So maybe if we connect in here, there's a bit of a hill there, isn't there? Yeah, a fair hill actually. So maybe we need it to be on the line of that, on the contour line. So if we pop that here, we can... It's a shame that you can't change which side the platform's on. I would have much preferred it on the other side actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, excuse me. Right. There we go. Happy days. maybe even have a bit of a road here. And that connects up, doesn't it? Yep, good. Might even have another road just here. That just makes it, I think, look a bit more like a complex here, which is good. We've got the road going through, and this doesn't interact with it, doesn't prevent it. We've got the brick line to Newark still in place, which is good. Good for that brick line at least. Right, we can put another stop on this other side, and this can literally just be a simple line back and forth. It doesn't have to be anything spectacularly different or new or special. You're not special, you're just a stone line, Mike. I don't know what that accent was meant to be about. So if we put this in like so, I don't know whether we'll have a second train on this for a while, but we might as well put in this to make it prepared for when it is going to be needed. I'm just going to smooth that up a bit to make it look a little bit nice. Yeah, very nice. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Sweet. So we have that in there now. So we do have a coal mine and an ore mine up here, which would be good for the steel mine, steel mill even. Begging your pardon. Now I wonder whether we could put any stops either side of this. I know it's already quite big, resisting the joke capacity there. Let's put these in. Ah, that might break things actually, but we did it on this side, didn't we? Yeah, we did. We might have to just have a stop here and then allow them to go through. I didn't think about that. Okay, that's all right. Not a worry, not a worry. So, okay. So we've got our oil line almost ready to go. Let's go ahead and put in one last section up here. So the actual connection to the point up here. And we just want a single stop. If anything, maybe sort of perpendicular to the track here. That's a little bit off. It's alright, we can fix that. Right, so on this side we're connecting in down here. We've got double slip switches, perfecto. Oops. Let's put these on the other side. I don't actually think it would be needed on this side because we've not got anything going through. Never mind. I wonder whether we could connect in this coal mine here, because that could be quite a good line down to the steel mill. Would it fit? We might have to expand this then if we're going to do that, because we would have two end products to go back, but let's just double check whether this would actually fit in. No. Oh, it's close. It's really close. What if we did something like this? That works. Okay. Right, let's try this. You know what? Just get rid of it. Get rid of it. Pop this in its place. There we go. That's what we need. So if I just go this bit, if I put in tracks here, and they're pretty much lined up. It's like it's meant to be. And then we want to have a crossing here. And this just adds a bit more resilience as well. It means that if we can use the opposite side if the other one's full. This isn't working. Why is this not working? Is it because this isn't flat? I reckon it's because this isn't flat. Had this before. So maybe if I try flat out and then cross over, and nope, it's still not liking it. It's like it's trying to connect here, and I don't want it to. I want it to connect. Ah, there we go. Bingo. Bingo, bango. We got it. Nice. Right, so we have the road on this side. We could potentially connect this one up. And then just have, like, detour this near here to connect up to there. I think that's probably the best bet. we go. That's all hooked up, and that gives us another coal to pick up from. It would be nice if we could somehow pick up from the iron ore mine. I mean, we do have... We could potentially put something in here as well for the food. I think we could make use of that. In fact, there's another iron ore mine there and a coal mine. We could potentially grab all of this, ferry it, and by ferry I mean train it down to here. We don't have a way for them to turn around though, do we? Okay. That's one little issue with that. Well, we're going to find out how many tracks we could put either side. 2 on one side and 1 on the other. Okay, we might have to... We might have to rework this slightly. Because we're going to need... Unless we literally just have it so that maybe they could do a loop, or is there an iron or coal mine down here? There's one over here, so we can maybe work our way back to there, but it's not really a very good option, is it? Because there's a massive hill in the way. And it's kind of an indirect route, so it's gonna really make that not work for us. Whereas up here we've got 2 coal, we've got 2 iron. Okay. I think we're gonna have to try and work that in somehow. What we could do with this one, I mean, we were going to have to connect it in anyway. Connect it in down here, and then have a double slip switch. And then up this side, connect it in here. This doesn't look good, does it? Let's try a little bit further along. I'll tell you what. We could do a similar thing here. Don't know what's happened there, but let's try fixing that with this. Have a double slip switch here. And then potentially, what we could do is pick up, mind you, this is going to be just for crude, isn't it, really? I mean, we could probably put in a line here fairly easily, connecting into this train line. It's a matter of whether we really want to maybe do one and then use trucks to bring the other one in, or I mean, at this early era, the trucks are a bit pants, so they're a bit of a no-go. And could we do one train station that does both of these? So we'll go for the largest one that they do. We will try and make these as close as possible. Right. Could we maybe continue this road out and then curve it into there? Does that connect? No. Oh, it's so close. It gets up to there. It gets up to there. We might be able to do it with a random bigger. Let's go with a big building. Let's see whether that just extends things out a little bit more. Somehow, yeah, it does. Oh, come on. That's so close, and yet so far. We could extend the platform, but I really don't want to. If it's not working, it's not working. We need to take it back to the drawing board. Maybe just have why won't that clip to that edge? Oh. And then if we have a road around the back here. This is really annoying. Why is it not? Why don't it work? Why don't it work? Just don't want to work, does it? Right. So ultimately, we'd only really need a one stop there. And we can hook that in up here. We could do a similar thing on this side. Maybe something like this. Something like that. nib on the end, and then if we do maybe a road out to give us something to anchor to. Oops. I'd like it to be flat though, if possible. And then, don't know about that. Maybe what we can do is something like no. Aha. That might work. Admittedly, having it all on the same section is going to be a little bit messy. But I think it could work. I'm open to the idea of the potential of a line here. Okay. It's a little bit close, but it could work. And then I guess the question is, do we want to maybe connect these on the way through? So we could have like this one pick up the coal and then it go to 50% and then it come down here, pick up the iron ore and then go through. Or do we want it to do it all on individual trips through? I think it might work quite well if we do it the first way. It's a bit different, and with that I think I might actually add a second, I think I'm going to just add a second track here. Something like that. Pop that in there. Pop this back. Split this off. Very nice, very nice. Up here, we're going to need to split out from this train track, which is going to be a bit tricky. We could possibly just take what we've already got and extend it out. Make that a double slip switch. And then allow this to be... Is it going to allow a double slip switch to... No, I don't think it's going to allow a double slip switch to be double. So we'd have to have these merge. Bring this down here. Bring this back up here. So this will be two-way track. This will be one way and one way. Alright, this is getting very complicated. I don't know whether it's a good thing, but we'll see how it goes. Down this side. We're going to have to put in a loop, I think. Is probably the best way to deal with this. So if we maybe have a line come off like that, a line come off like this, we'll take it out a little while. And then we'll do a full 180 here. Connect that in, too much curvature. Okay. Connect that in there, and then it'll be able to go back. So that way we don't have to do anything too big with the stuff that's already in place. So what we'd effectively be doing, in fact, I think we can start putting trains on tracks. Yes, we can. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Let's rob the builder. Can he build it? Ah, shit, he can. Okay. I just want to make this a bit more grandiose, considering it's quite a large station, really. Okay. Oh, you know what I just thought about? Steel needs to be able to go back and forth here. So we're going to need another loop. Oh, bottoms. This just isn't going to work, is it? And I mean, to be honest with you, it doesn't really make sense to have... The loop is quite inefficient. But it just means I have to do so much to put it back. I mean, what we could do is potentially have the through line for like oil, and then have a line that comes off one side to basically deliver like the coal, the iron ore, and what have you. Yeah, that might work. Okay, let's give that a try. Okay. Right, I'm going to remove this lot. And then we're going to have to tweak the other side a bit. So this needs to come out. And we'll have to connect it in further down. In fact, there's a quite nice bit underneath there. We could make use of that. Maybe. Potentially. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's see whether this will link up. I bet it's a bit too close. It worked! Wow. Colour me impressed. Let's take this out for a second. Okay, the last thing we need to worry about is roads. Have something like that. Have something like this. And then Bob's your uncle. We fixed it. Let's just take out this stop. That's no longer needed. So if we put a crossing up here, something like this, we can then deliver the coal and the ore. And then if we do the same on this side, or something similar, we've got those through routes still. Is there like an opportune moment it goes underground? No, there isn't really. But to be fair, it would affect less train lines if it didn't. In fact, we could probably do something here, considering we already have a connection in on this side. Do a connection on the other side. I quite like the look of that, so let's take that out. Whoops. I deleted a bit too much. The bulldozer got a bit happy. Right, let's take that out. And we want to go as close to that junction, or crossing I should say, as possible. And then we'll use the crossing as a point where trains have to stop anyway. Something like this. And then if we just continue these through, as if nothing ever happened. I mean, it's a bit far to go, but it also will hopefully affect things a little bit less than if we just put it in the middle here. Perfecto. But take that off. There isn't any other stops there, is there? No, good, okay. Alright. So if we put a crossing back in down this end. Come on, game, why do you do this? I just want to put a crossing in. Just let me put a crossing in, please. Let's try it further back. There we go. For some reason that works. Okay. We'll go with it. So, this is where it won't reach. No, it will. We will make sure that put that in there. Maybe a little zigzag? No? Little. Oh, no. all I want is that. Was that so hard? Game. Right, so it connects there, yeah? Good. Okay, happy days. Monday, Tuesday, happy days. Let's pop this over here. Let's pop this in here. And happy days. Okay. Right. Is that right? That doesn't look right. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. That's okay. Right, we can take these out, actually. I wonder if I'll still get a refund. Yeah, I will. Nice. Can't argue with that. Might as well put, whoops. Stop here and here. And then stop here and here. And you know what? We've spent all our money. There's now way more stops here than needed, because originally they were splitting off, weren't they? Oh no, there was a... That's right, there was a crossing here. To be honest, to go over so many tracks, we should really make it like a bridge or something. But it's a bit bigger than what I was really expecting to do. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. That'll be fine. To be fair, this is like a main route through from Mesa to Newark. So it makes sense to have, in fact, we probably should do the same here because it's main route through from Newark to Portland, but we'll leave this one for now. We'll come back to it. Now I need to put in lines. So I need to do one of these here, one of these up to here, and then back via this, and via this. So if I start putting these in, we want this to be full. We want to pick up crude oil. We then want to deliver crude oil, pick up oil, all the way up here at Avada. We're going to have to put in stops for this to work, but it's fine for now. If we put in, actually, which one is which? Probably want it to go to number 1 by default and then go to number 2. You're going to want to unload on this. And then on the way back here, I mean, we do want them to fill up, But if I make them fill up, then there's not much of a queue here. And if I have multiple trains on the line, then it could potentially stop trains further down the line. So I don't really want to do that. So I think we'll just leave it as is. And then unload your crude oil. So this is rail cargo. It's oil. And it is going up to Avada. Oil is like a greyish colour, like this one. There we go. So put in a connection here. This will be for our steel. Filling up here. On steel. And then we can just use these other stops if they're already full. We're literally just going to want to be dropping off steel here really with this line. So rail cargo. I don't know why I say that like cargo. Steel. Where is this? This is Charleston, is it? Charleston Chew. There we go. And steel. It's kind of a bit like tools in that it's like a light bluey colour. It's not really a grey or a silvery colour. Either that or I'm just... But we already have like a light blue with the tools. So maybe we'll go for like a darker blue. There we go. Happy days. Nice, nice, nice. So we've got our cargo for oil. We've got our oil well hooked up. We've got our line here to put in. There we go. This one is filling up here on the good old stone. Dropping off good old stone. This is rail cargo. I feel like in every other game I've put cargo first and then the medium. So cargo, rail, stone. So it's a bit weird writing it as rail cargo. Stone is like a greyish colour. So maybe we'll go with like a lighter white. Or a lighter grey, rather. Lighter white would just be a white, right? That's a grey colour, Rob. Never mind. We're going to need a connecting in line. So we'll do that. Because otherwise trains won't be able to get on there. We're also going to have to put in a depot somewhere. Maybe over here, maybe up here. I don't know. Cargo, don't know. Depot, don't know. So have this one filling up on coal. But we only want it to fill to 50%. We then want it to come down to here. Go to here. Fill up on this. 50%. I feel like whenever I've used those, it doesn't quite work as I would want it to. So I'm not holding my breath that this is going to work, but we can but see. So we'll try that too. Bring it down here. and we're going to be unloading those two. That train's then going to come back up. It's going to go here. Don't worry about it. I've got it. I want to fill up on iron ore to 50%. There we go. Go up to here. Get coal. Go to 50%. Drop everything off. So I think if we have it like this, it should hopefully mean that the trains will equalize themselves out. So this is it's not cargo, it's rail cargo. And it is coal and iron. And this one is going to, is it Portland? It's Portland, isn't it? That's the final destination. So, I don't know what colour to make this. What colour don't we use that often? Let's go with the green. Green might work. Normally, I would go with either like a grey or an orange. But I feel like we're already using greys and oranges quite a lot. So, I don't think we'd be using green for many things. So I'm just going to make it a green. It's two things. This way we know what it is. It can work quite nicely. Right, we're also going to need a line from here. Going to two of them. Filling up on plastic. And then come down here. And then unload plastic. Sweet. Oh, rail cargo. Plastic. This is at Charleston. And you know what? I think pink is quite a good colour for plastic. Maybe just a bit of a dirtier pink, like a darker pink. That's a bit too dark, actually. Maybe a bit lighter. Yeah, I guess so. We'll go with that. I'm not sold on it, but it might work. And then we want to bring goods up, don't we, for Jolet? Because, I mean, those goods have to go somewhere. So we'll pick them up. We'll then drop them off on the way through. Don't know why it's gone to this one. And then that'll help that make even more money. So we need to hook up Jolet. We already have a station here, actually, which we could use. Although, admittedly, it's in kind of the wrong place. I wish we could, like, move it. Maybe we need a mod called Move It. Like a very similarly named mod for a different, very similar game. I say it's very similar. In some ways it is, some ways it isn't. Of course, I'm talking about City Skylines and City Skylines 2, because it's still a city builder, but it's completely different. Right. Ah, yes, down here. If we put in like a crossing, you know, if I was a smart man, I would have been letting the game play while I'm doing all this, because then it would allow me to make a bit more money back, especially considering it's probably going to cost a pretty penny to be doing all of this. But anywho. Right, which one's this one? Number 4. So yeah, you go into number 1, but if you have to, use number 2. Although you might then block. Worry about it later. You might block it, but it should be fine. I mean, we have spent 18 million. Oh, sorry, we spent 22 million. 18 million is just the difference when we're taking into all our profits into account. Right. I think we're almost there. We've got to put in a line for bricks. So again, use number 1. Don't be afraid to use number 2. You're going to be collecting bricks from here. And you're going to be delivering them down to here. You can use number 2 here if you need to. And deliver them bricks. Rail cargo. We've been calling bricks elsewhere, haven't we? So bricks rather than construction materials. Portland. There we go. I'm pretty sure that's red. Yeah, that's red. As red can be. And then I think, I don't want to jinx myself, but I think we're almost done. I'm going to put in a depot here. This can go like this. We haven't put any signals here, so might as well do it now while we can. Put in a non-one-way there. We got non-one-way there. We got a non-one-way there. We need some here. Put non-one-way there. Put one-way here and here. That is a double slip, isn't it? Yes. Down here, have a one-way there. And a one-way here and here. A non-one-way there and there, should we say? And then one-ways there, and oh, we might as well just pop it there, and then it doesn't block the road, does it? he hopes. Put this there. This is a run-through line, so allow them to run through. What else? I think we'll need some stops on the way up here. So I might put some in, especially considering how much of a steep hill it is. I reckon at some point the trains are going to grind to almost a halt going up this hill. So I'm going to have to put in some stops there to allow it to keep moving. Right. Question is, do we just take out a massive loan to try and put as many trains on as we can? Or do we let it run and hopefully allow it to build up a bit of cash towards it? I'm going to go with the latter, but I'm going to make a prudent save. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh no. Oh. Oh no, no, no. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I was just dazed by my voice. My headphones popped, and sometimes that happens when the audio goes, I've noticed. So I'm very happy that it hasn't gone. Right, I'm going to leave this running. I've saved it just in case one of these factories just decide to up and leave us. But I'm going to quickly go grab a drink. Bear with me just a moment. We'll leave this running to build up a little bit of cash, hopefully pay off some of that investment, but also put some money towards the new trains. I'll be back in just a moment. In fact, I won't leave you stranded up in the air. Let me put you on a train. Wee-hoo! Chugga-chug. It's a shame that you can't... It's sort of clipping, isn't it? You can't put yourself in the driver's position. There we go. I'll be back in a moment. Right, did you miss me? You're mad if you did, because I've only been 2 seconds. Right, how much money? Ooh, 7 million! Jeez. Let me just check that all my faculties are still here. Yeah. That one's not going to go because it's already hooked up. Yeah. I don't think I've missed anything either, which is rare. Right, so let's start putting some trains together, shall we? I think we're going to need the biggest ones for the oil. It's going to take it out of it going up that hill. So having a big, decent train should hopefully mean it can make it up that hill. I might even take off a few of these. So high, not enough power. Not enough power. Not enough power. Not enough power. Still not enough power. Okay, this is quite sad actually. 16 mile an hour. Okay. So at 200, we could have 16 mile an hour, which is all right for going up a massive hill. But it's also very short. I'm tempted to maybe try a dual one. It's going to be very expensive, and truth be told, I don't know whether it's going to make us any money, which is the worrying thing. It's also 330 meters, which is further bigger than our train station will allow. But that puts it up to 19 miles an hour. I don't know whether it would be better to have one train that's a bit bigger and have two locomotives, or multiple trains which are smaller but have one locomotive. I think it would be the multiple trains option. Actually, we can buy... Oh. I literally just saw us able to buy it, looked down at our account. I was like, hold on, that says 10 million, not 11 million. As I look back, like literally in a split second, our money was gone. It's a shame that you can't like save them to be able to buy them. Because I'm a bit... Nope. Oh, thank God for that. I'm a bit stuck now. I could borrow the money. Let's borrow the money. Let's get these trains on the track. How much can we borrow? Because ultimately I think we'll be paying it back quite shortly after. 30 million. Alright, we'll go with 30 million. So I'll put one train on that oil line. I then need to make another train for the steel line, or the coal and ore line. Actually, that has to go up the hill as well, doesn't it? Oh, butts. Okay, I'll go with that. Put that up to 200. Medium. Pop that on that. And then I think the plastic one we don't have to worry about as much. Actually, that needs to be pink, doesn't it? Lighter pink, of course. Boxcars. At least that's 16 miles an hour as well. That's nice. Right, so that's those ones done. We're starting to run out of money. So we can maybe do a bit of a smaller train that we upgrade down the line for stone, considering it doesn't really have to go very far. Those are at the 37 mile an hour, which would be fine with these. I think it's fairly flat here. And actually that could take quite a lot. Yeah, somewhat flat. Pop that on the stone line. And then bang that out, put in one of these for the bricks line. I don't know how many we can afford. Go to. Why not? It's just going to cost us money, but oh well. It was the plastic line that could potentially need to use this, the Jolay Annex in number 1. Drop off goods. Okay. Actually, let's just pay off one of those. I am not looking forward to the interest on this. But equally, we are going to make a lot of money once this starts to roll out. So let's just prepare some of the... we should probably do bricks down here first. Oh, does this not connect to anything? It's not very good. Right. If we put in a 2 thingy here. Gonna need more money. Of course, because we've just bought those trains, they're now going to cost us a little bit before we actually start to make money on them, which is bound to happen. Oh, quick, pause it while we've got money. Now you might be thinking, why am I doing one on either side? The answer is the 2 cities are on either side of the thing, so of course I'm going to do it on either side. Don't be silly. Right. Hang on. The snapping is going a bit wiggly. There we go. Right. We want an exit here with a connection in, please. Oh, come on, stop trying to... It made me Marge. Right. So I need to put in a delivery point for Portland. Might as well just put it... Oh, we can't afford it. Okay, whatever. Let's just allow these trains to do their thing. They're all going to be slowly rolling out. We should probably put in some additional stops. No, we can't afford them. Is there any other trains? Is that all the trains I bought? Was that 30 million's worth of trains? Jeez. There goes the bricks line. 50 mph. This is where it completely tanks my economy, because we've bought more trains. Yeah, before I only had 2. Now we've bought 4, 5 more even. I mean, I don't know whether that one really counts. It's only got two carts. This is going to be painful for a little while, but we'll just have to see how it goes. If needs be, we can recover and pump back to that save. But I'm hoping once these are underway, I think this one's actually going to make a lot of money. Where is it? Oh! Right. We've got crude oil. We're dropping off the crude oil. We're making our way with nothing. Brave. It looks pretty good in like grey, dark grey. If I do say so myself. It almost looks like it. This, if a train was ever to be owned by the Batman, this would be it. Oh, hang on. Ah, we're popping down here. That's actually good, because that means we can pick up some oil on the way through. Look at that, already full. 180. Bash. La bosh. Right. So, we are on our way back to deliver that 180 crude oil. And then it's going to go through and up that massive hill. Oh, there's the plastic line. Bye-bye. Wave on my way through. There's the little bit of oil that we've already managed to create. 44 oil. I wonder whether it's already positive. It's already positive. Look at that. Little champion. It's not even done a full route, really. Under the bridge. Toot your whistle. Toot your whistle. Oh, there we go. 5th time's the charm. I'm actually super interested to see how it copes with that massive hill. So from 1 meter height to... this is going very fast. To 165 meters. It's not going to be easy for it, but we'll see. I do have it sped up. It's not just moving super fast, but that's normal speed. It's night and day, isn't it? Right, So you don't need to go through this one. So you just go straight through. You won't like deliver anything. That's fine. Right. So we've got 44 oil in the old containers. I wonder how. Oh, that's a bit weird. Why did it go up and then down? I guess the we must have created that bit of track. Quite small segments. That's a little bit annoying. I might have to try and sort that out eventually. This is the hill. It's the beginning of the hill. That's the only thing. It's still got so far to go. It's just... Oh. Oh god, that's horrible. Right, we're slowing down. 25 mile an hour isn't bad, and we're almost to the top. Is that the top? No way, that's the top. Is that the top? Yes. Right. Okay. Not too bad, actually. 25 mile an hour. That's... I don't want to count my chickens, but... before they've hatched, but that's not too bad. It's a shame it won't go super fast down the hill. It'll speed up to 80 miles an hour or something nuts. Yeah, we'll just do 50. But that's fine. I wonder how much money did it make delivering that. 1.6. 1.69. Oh, practically 1.7 mil. I think that might have been when it delivered just the oil. Trooper told I didn't actually check, but this might be a somewhat profitable line. Jury's still out, but once it's been running a few times and it's delivered 180 crude oil down here a few times, it may well be quite a profitable line. We were sorting out bricks, weren't we? Right, okay. So I need to put in a stop for bricks. Where would cover all the things there? So if we put in one of these, you can go to number 2. You're going to fill up. You're going to wait for 600 seconds. And you're going to pick up that most brickiest of brick, the construction material. I guess it could include concrete, nails. Well, I mean, the factory makes the construction materials out of stone, so I don't really know whether it would be... I don't think it would be nails, actually. Road, cargo, bricks. Portland? Is this Portland? Portland. Oh dear. Bricks. Portland. Ah. Good morning from down under. How you doing, Stephen? You alright? Let's put the other one in for Newark. I want to say it's Newark. Yes! 100 points to Robin Dorr. put a red on it. Deliver that. In fact, I could probably just use the old line. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Pop that in there. And I mean, we do actually already have that line's name set up, so I'm just going to pinch it, call it that, and then take the first one's vehicle, put it on the second one, and then get rid of that one. There we go. Nice. So now this should be delivering stone. Our brick line should be delivering bricks. It says. This is so stupid. Just two side state cars. We will add to it. We have the technology, it will grow. And actually it's on its way back to... You know, this is... I don't know why I haven't thought of this sooner. If you put smaller trains on, especially to begin with, it will save you so much money because it will take a little while for all of those lines to actually ramp up to full effect. How many of these can I put on there? I don't want to put on too many. I mean, 132, that'll be fine. There we go. It is a little bit bigger now. It did look so cute though, didn't it? Just a little bit silly. I wonder whether these have ever actually had bricks on. Like literally, it's it's never had a brick. Ooh. That's coal ore and iron ore going past. This is going to be a really busy line. Every day's a good day when you're playing with Transport Fever, my man. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. For the end of a Wednesday, I'll take it. I'm guessing it's Thursday there. It's high from the past. Yeah, that's weird. Right. Oh, wow, that's made a fair amount of money as well. Well, this actually helps us pay off the loan, so I'm perfectly fine with that. I love it when a good plan comes together. It's not too bad here. It's not too bad. It's a bit cold, but yeah, it could be worse. You know, I mean, it could be colder. But yeah, it's all right. Thanks. Thank you for asking. Right. Oh, I've already got some vehicles here I could use. I might use them and then upgrade them. I don't know whether it would really make much difference, to be honest with you. Where are we putting them? We're putting them down here. So first off, they need a paint job. Put a lick of paint on them. I didn't put the paint on the other one. But then, in time, we will upgrade those ones. We need to repay off this $30 million loan. This one's already made it down here. Fabulous. How long is he waiting? 3 minutes. Let's up that a bit because it might take a little while for bricks to actually get here. 10 minutes. Reduce the maintenance cost of that. Is that bricks? No. Yes! He's going to be busy. Jeez. I think it'd probably be prudent to put a couple of cargo buildings on to make sure that they don't just lose those bricks in the mail. The only problem with Wednesday is that it's a school night. And by that I mean I have to work in the morning, so it's not always a good day, but there's worse days. There's Mondays. But hey ho. Right, I think this is working quite well. We might have to put a few more stops in, like where there's long stints and quite a lot of trains use this area. Like if we look here, that's quite a few lines actually. One of them uses it twice, so it's probably best that we do keep an eye on things. How's this doing? Oh, I hate it when it does this. It doesn't quite even itself out. It's a pain. Is it because it's not even 180 capacity? Why isn't it just 90? Oh, it's because the cart can't take 90 as a divisible. So how much can those take? Gondolas 12. So 180 might divide into it, mightn't it? No. Yes. No. Maybe? Oh, I don't know. Let's grab the most manliest of males. A calculator. Work this out. So, if we want... Actually, 96. If I just added another one on, would that work? Am I misthinking? Hang on. What would it be? 180. So 192 divide by 12. 16. That's a whole number. So if we added another one of these on, $192. Now it's even. Oh yeah, we mathed it. Right, hopefully now it will split down the middle evenly and we won't have to worry too much. Yes, the bricks are working. Let's remove this. Oh, we need to do goods actually. We need to put in a goods. Okay. Nope. 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 I don't want that. Stop. Pop that on there. Pop that on there. Street. Exit. Benefits of being retired. I like myself. No rights. No nights at school night. I suggest you boost your mic volume a bit. Hard to hear, especially when you're close in on a moving train. Hold C to stop the snapping. What? You're a genius. Thank you, Stephen. I was wondering, I figured there's probably a button for it, but I didn't know what it was. I was like trying Control, I was trying Shift, I was trying Alt. That's brilliant. Thank you so much. Oh, that has done the trick. What can I say? You're a scholar among men. Thank you. Yeah. Well, I'm a few years off retirement, unfortunately. So yeah, there are a few school nights ahead of me. But you know, it is what it is. My mic, I have this slight problem where if it's boosted, for some reason there's like audio artifacts. It sort of stutters. I think it's something to do with the GeForce recorder. I don't really know what I can do about it, unfortunately. I could probably get a nicer mic, but truth be told, I just do this for fun. So, you know, I work for a living and what have you. So it's more just a case of I do this because I enjoy it. I enjoy Transport Fever. I enjoy games, and I want to share what I do. So, you know, I'm sorry that it is difficult to hear me at times. It's not intentional. It's just the mic is as high as it goes naturally, and then if I boost it, it just keep clipping. It took forever for me to get the mic level right in OBS. Hate it. Yes, absolutely. I hate it too because literally, I don't use OBS. I use just GeForce Stream or whatever it's called. And literally, it just crackles. I don't know why when I use the boost. You know, it's just one of them things. And then of course, if it's a bit too loud, it can also be a problem because then I don't want to be deafening. But you know, swings and roundabouts. Right, now that we've got the goods line up here, that plastic line can start to deliver those. Do we have... Oh, this is no longer in use, is it? So we can remove it. Where is the nearest... I think the nearest road depot is down here. It's going to be a bit of a trek, but... Do we want 10? How many did we put on the other one? We could hook this up. Over here and reuse the same vehicles, but I don't think that's necessarily the best way to go about it, unfortunately, because it would then mean we won't be delivering as much fuel, potentially. Also, if they're both waiting for more goods, then it won't be good. Perfect. Yeah, it's literally just I actually found moving my mic a few mil closer to my mouth has dramatic effect. I don't know why. I guess the microphone just doesn't like to be far away from me. So read into that as you will. Right, so the quarry is sending 100. So actually, this train's a bit overkill, actually. It's not really making money. But once this ramps up, and we actually start to get into like level probably 2 or 3, I reckon that'll start to make a bit of money, which will be nice. Oh, see, now I'm hitting the other problem. My mic is getting in the way of my drink, so bear me just a sec. That's some high quality H2O. Okay. I mean, this line's making money now. So swings and roundabouts, as I said, with all things really. Oh, we haven't put a steel train on. Butts. Right, it doesn't need to be that big. Steel would be like a darker blue. So all this time, we don't have enough money to make. Okay, I'll put that one on there. There we go. All this time we've been putting some plastic in, but no steel. What a massive shame. It's alright though. I mean, hopefully the steel will eventually start to ferry its way down there. It is, as the school kids say, not a disaster. Me, on the other hand, I'd say it's a disaster. What have I been thinking? Why did I not put the train on sooner? Right, it's on its way. Dingus. Why was I such a dingus? How come the... Oh, excuse me. How come the percentage is so low? These have all delivered. We're not getting them to Newark. Why is it not getting to Newark? What is the problem here? Maybe it just needed to deliver that. Maybe it's going to do it now. Maybe it's just got to update. It sometimes takes a few minutes. There we go, it's going up 72%. That's from that one being delivered. These 4 are on their way. There goes the steel train. We'll start to deliver some of this steel soon. Oh, that's not good reading. We're only delivering 6% of the iron ore. It's because it's... Probably because the train has been through... Oh yes, look at that. 96, nice and even. There goes that microphone again. Yeah, 96 coal and 96 iron ore. Annoyingly, there is 6 iron ore there. So unless I get 6 coal, there's always going to be 6 iron ore there. But hey ho, worse things happen at sea, as my granddad always used to say. We're getting the steel through. Look at that. It's happening. That means we're going to have some steel down here soon. And then we're going to have some goods delivered up to Gillet. Or as I like to say, Joliet. Why is that stuck? We need more stops, maybe? Stops might help. It's quite a busy area of track, so it makes sense. How much is being delivered now? 76% is going up. Very nice. It looks like Portland wants more bricks than Newark, actually. 50 compared to 52. No, it doesn't. Why is it? Maybe we got more vehicles on this one. I tell you what, this is coming along nicely, I think. So the worst performing ones are the ones that ultimately haven't really come into full effect yet. This will do much better once we've got more trains on it. This will do much better once this pulls through more coal and ore, which ultimately this needs to level up and this needs to level up to require more steel. This one, again, will make more money once the bricks factory here levels up, which it just did. So that'll mean that we'll get 200 through each year. Hopefully start to actually see a bit more benefit from that line. But on the flip side, the plastic line is making a lot of money. 1 year. I mean, that's only going to go up when we start delivering goods, and actually it's got goods on it. This could be the very first time that we deliver goods to Gillet, aka Joliet. So that could be really good for that line. I mean, it's not a lot of money, but it's less loss when you think about it in the grand scheme of things. So that's good. I reckon that this line will do better once this levels up, which is in turn going to level up once its consumer levels up. So it's all a matter of time. At the moment, it's got a lot of plastic, so we need to be delivering more steel, which admittedly I forgot the train for. So it couldn't deliver for a little while, which has probably led to a little bit of trouble. But it's all early days yet in terms of all of this coming together. We've got the bricks lines in now, which means that we're delivering bricks to both Newark and Portland. We're also delivering goods up here in Gillet. So the goods are going into Gillet. Tomato, Joliet. It's all the same to me. So that's doing quite well. How many goods are actually being delivered? Not that many, but it's early days yet. It's probably gonna grow, I would hope, once we get more steel through, get more of this leveled up. How's this one doing? Well, it's more like how's this one doing, isn't it? I mean, the plastic's literally just fallen off a cliff because there's not as much demand as there used to be, which means that we're not going to be leveling up anytime soon. It's gone back with a full load though. The plastic line makes a decent amount of money. And to be honest with you, I mean, how many vehicles? This is the one that's a 10-wheeler. Yes. Yeah, maybe we could think about upgrading that eventually down the line once we upgrade the oil lines. But it's all going to take a few years of equalization out and getting back to a steady deliverance. Why is that only delivering 6? It must be because we're waiting for coal. And ore. Yeah, we're waiting for coal and ore. So adding trains to these, oh wow. Let's repay that loan. There we go. We're now back in the black and no longer in debt, which is nice. So once these start rolling through a little bit more, we can put another few trains on this one, another few trains on the oil line. We can build these up as they're going, as the supply outstrips the demand. Is that the word I'm thinking of? Or if there's too much supply for the logistics to... Basically, if we've got too many pieces of plastic for the train, like we currently do, because there's now another 142 and the train can only take 120, we need to improve or put another train on. In terms of this one, it's doing somewhat well. It's just a case of we need another one of them. And you know what? I think I might go ahead and upgrade that train. I don't think I'm going to straight out upgrade it because it's not as upgraded as it could be because it's using a 10-wheeler at the moment. So that will go up to 16 miles an hour going up the hill. So it's got 51 goods on it. let's see how that does. I might also add another train onto this one. No, I won't. Yes, I will. And then the oil line, I would like to be able to just add another one on, but we don't quite have enough money. Once those all start to pull through more of what they're needing, this will go up because the supply should come through. It will go up because we'll be delivering more to the consumer. How's things over here? That's fine. How much of your supply are you getting? You could probably do with another train. Or do I just upgrade you? What can this do? 50 miles an hour. It's not bad. It's about as fast as it's going to be at the moment. I mean, it's got 204 capacity. That's quite high for one of these 10-wheelers. Maybe we just put another one on. Oh, we don't have the money at the moment. But yeah, we've paid off our loan, which is always nice. Big old 17 million out the bank account. But it means that our value's gone through the roof because we're no longer in debt. And we're still profitable. We are still making money. So oh, sweet. Thank you, Stephen. Yeah, I'll give that a try. So it's the audio enhancements option in Windows Microphone. I don't know whether that's on, but I will double check. I will make sure to make a note of that. Yeah, I can't do that right now. Let me just grab a picture of it. That'll do it. Yeah. Nice one. Thank you. Yeah, then I might be able to bump up the boost without having to worry too much about just a random crackle, which, I mean, it adds dramatic effect, but it's also a pain in the arse. But you know, these things happen sometimes. That was the thing that was causing the mic hassle, as outlined in the community post I made on my channel. Very nice. We could change these out, couldn't we? Well, other than that one. Change it out for one of these. Here. Tarpaulin, flatbed. Oh. Change it out for one of these. There we go. Change these out for these. Swap your horse-drawn carriage for iron. I swear I've heard that before somewhere. Oh, blimey. I think it's getting a bit late for me. But I'm super glad that we've managed to get this up and running. We've got the second train on there. What about the aisle? We haven't done that one, and we don't currently have enough money for that. Let me just go ahead. Huh. But we should start to see more coal and iron ore being pulled through by more trains, which should hopefully then mean that the steel mill will go up. We actually need to name these all. Oh, I haven't named them. Never mind, we'll get to that. I'm sure we'll get to that. We might forget. But yeah, super glad we've got a lot of progress going on, and quite frankly, I think it's good that I'm actually, it's making money. The one fear was that I was going to put all these extra stations in and all these extra lines and all the trains in, and then it wasn't going to make money, and it is. So that's good. It means it isn't going to kill us or kill the game and bankrupt us. So that's positive. Oh, we have enough money. We have enough money. We have enough money. There we go. Put another train on that one. And ultimately, it's doing quite well in the fact that we are actually getting the goods to where they need to go. At the moment, we only have Gelée hooked up. We're going to have to try and hook up Avada. In fact, I might be able to just quickly do that now, actually. Pop a thing there. Pop a thing up here. So it was C, wasn't it? I actually want it to... kind of want it to go there, so that's perfectly fine. Exit is going to be a bit of a hill, but it will work. And then we'll put exit on there. Do that. Slap a thing in there. Let's just clean this up a bit with the smooth tool. Oh, bellissimo. There we go. Clean that up. Clean that up. Clean all this up. There we go. Nice and clean. There we go. I mean, as clean as it's going to get. This is going to have to wait a little while. And you're picking up goods from here. Dropping off down here. And there we go. Road cargo goods Arvardar Kadavrar. There we go. Pop a... oh. Hang on. We already have a road goods line. Oh, put this one on. There we go. Yeah, they're the right colours. Okay, perfect. Oh, the road doesn't hook up. Let's go ahead and hook this up. Oh, that's that snapping. Nice. Pop that in like so. Right. Oh, we've got some new trucks. Very nice. They're like almost, they're not quite double the speed, almost double the speed. I'm going to put, let's say 3 on there. Let's see how they do. Let's test them a bit. So we just need to colour those the right colour for the line. There we go. It's almost like they've got desert camo on or something. Nice. First internal combustion engine vehicles, I think. Oh. Yeah, diesel. There we go. We did it. We did it. Okay, cool. So, yeah, as I was saying earlier, I think this is fairly... Oh, wow, that's fairly consistent, actually. Look at that. Practically 2 and a bit times the profit as well, which is really nice. And this is still going up. So that's really good. I'm really glad that this line is something that I noticed. Because if I hadn't, we wouldn't have been able to make all this happen. How's this doing? Is it actually picking up all of this? Yes. There we go. 180. I mean, there's still a lot of oil there to be used, but we'll need to keep an eye on that because we don't want to be providing more oil than the plastic train can actually take plastic down for. But yeah, that's doing really well. Cool. I think I'm going to leave this one here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the tips and tricks. The C button for not having it snap was super handy. I will definitely look into that audio enhancements. But yeah, until next time, have a good one. Cheers. Bye.